Yeah, yo, what's up, people? It's a boy, if you know the Playmaker, and you're listening to 97.9 The Beat. Keep it locked. Remember the F.
This is a beat exclusive. Yeah. 97.9 The Beat.
Dallas. What's up? It's Bobby Pin here with international hip hop sensation, award winning, groundbreaking hip hop artist, Phyno. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. What's up, people?
It's a pleasure to have you here all the way from Nigeria. Niger boy. Tell me more.
Yeah, and the song is banging out there, and I'm very glad to come over here, and I'm getting the reception here too. Very surprised, and I'm loving it too. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you're in town for a pre award show kickoff party.
Yeah, which happens tomorrow. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more. How can people be a part of this? What is the award show?
Okay, the award show is Afrima Award, which holds on October 15th, I think, yeah. But the pre-award party is tomorrow. Yeah, so it's going down tomorrow. I think Villa Lounge, yeah. Villa Lounge, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're loving Pheno, make sure you're in the building. Now let's dig in and talk a little bit more about you. So you have an interesting musical background. In high school,
Yeah.
the music bug bit you and you started to learn drums and piano. Tell me what that experience was like. What made you want to learn instruments?
Okay, I grew up in Enugu State in Nigeria, yeah. And growing up, I grew up like the state is in the eastern part of Nigeria, which is like a very, very musical part. Like every song that comes out of that particular region is like melodious and rhythmic. So you just have to like love music if you grew up from that particular side. Then I grew up like loving hip hop music, which wasn't really what the what the particular region was all about at that particular period. Because trust me, like right now, everybody does hip hop music at that, like, yeah, from that region. But like then, it wasn't really popping off that period. But trying to like get it on my own, and because I really want to do this, I have to go learn production on my own and start producing for like people who actually think, okay, yo, this guy has something to offer. So I just found a way to like start working with people, and the rest was history. Yeah, yeah.
Nice. So he's a trailblazer. You got some foresight. You kicked off your hip hop career. You know, you transitioned from production into rapping in 2010.
Yeah.
And by 2012, you made a really strategic move that kind of blew you up. Tell us a little bit about that journey.
Okay. I was a producer for like basically like 7 years. I produced from 2003 to 2010. And I decided, okay, yo, it's time for me to go back to my love for music. So I just had to like start making my own music back. So 2012, I I dropped a single. Like 2011, I dropped a single and I did the remix with like big names in the industry back home too, like Mi, Timaya, Raw, and Flavor. They were all on the same track with me, which was on the Multiply remix. And the song like started giving me like some kind of reception. And I did another single, Shut Down. The buzz kept on growing. Then there was a collaboration I did with Eo Bliss, one of the hip hop heavyweights there out there too, which was an magic panel that took me up too. You understand? Then I now did one of my major groundbreaking singles, which was Go Smooth featuring Olamide. That was like where everything now kicked off. Then I dropped my debut album on 2014. Yeah.
And that was received well. You got critical acclaim, so much so that you have some pretty impressive endorsements right now. Airtel, you're the face of Guinness beer. Tell me how that came about.
I mean, if you have good stuff going on, like big brands wanna affiliate with you, if they think okay, you can sell their brands and like you sell your music and you have fans out there to talk to that are ready to like listen to your music, they can as well relate with you with the brand. So that's exactly how I get working with these people: Airtel, Guinness, Naira Bet, the spot betting company. I work with all those brands as well. I'm their ambassador. Yeah.
He's so humble. Like you're a big deal, so much so that you have your own music festival. You
Oh
got to
yeah.
tell me more about that.
Yeah, definitely. I have a music festival called Phyno Fest. I just did like the first edition last year though, but it was sold out. It was big. Like I did it in a stadium which was actually packed. You understand? So I'm planning the second one this year, November 28th. It's going to be the day. Yeah. So
How can people keep up with that if they want to be a part of this?
Well, definitely is. I'm doing it in Enugu in Nigeria. I know that people here might not get to be a part of it. I never know. Yeah, but like November 20th, mark the dates in your head. If you want to come through, you can come to Nigeria, Enugu State. It's going to happen November 20th this year. Yeah.
This is a web interview, so that means this is going to reach the entire world. So no matter where you are, you need to be at Phyno Fest. It's going to pop off. So you're actually currently on tour right now.
Yeah.
So tell me, you just performed in New York. My homegirl blogger, Raro Lay, hey boo. She also told me on the low low that you performed at a wedding in Maryland this weekend.
Yeah, I did.
Tell me about that. You're all over the place.
Okay. We got contacted by I mean the groom, the guy that is actually getting married. Yeah. That we should come perform in his wedding. Back then we were in Nigeria then, so I'm like, okay, fine. Like he sorted out stuff with my management and everything. We are cool. So um, I think that wedding was actually part of the reason why I didn't really do any concert in Maryland in this my tour, because like we've already given them the dates and things, and like they cooperated very very well. So we just have to like give them their own due respect too. You understand? So. But like we've done New York so far, Atlanta, Chicago, Houston, now Dallas, the pre-party tomorrow, then Ohio, next tomorrow Saturday. Yeah.
That means keep your eye out. Phyno is on his way. Artists like IOJ and Tiwa Savage and DeVito, these are all African acts who have now signed with American labels. Any thoughts on that? Do you see yourself transitioning, or do you think you want to stay independent and focus on your Nigerian roots?
Man, I mean, it depends on what comes with it. I mean, signing with international level is not a problem. Um, I think for someone like David to sign with an international label, and with an international label, that means the offer was high, because I think he owned back then in Africa. He owns his own label as well. You understand what I mean? So I own my own label, Penthouse. I mean, it has to be something very, very different. You understand? And as long as I don't have to change the sound of my music, I love what I do. My fans love what I do. I'm sorry, you understand? So, I mean, it's something I've never thought of. I'm not even thinking about that for now. I just want to do good music for the fans that I have, and just, I mean, back there in Nigeria, to people here, we are international artists. Like, that's exactly how I see it. Yeah. And if you're in Nigeria and people from and artists from America come over there, they are international artists. So it depends. We are all international artists. Either way is the way you see it. You understand? But then the market, like the market and the major media is here, so we always look at them in a different light. But that's exactly how I see it. So as long as I don't have to like change my music, and it depends on what they have to offer. But for now, it's not in my plan.
You're going to run your own thing. So I think that's pretty interesting, because it's my understanding that you rap in Igbo.
Yeah, I rap in Igbo language.
So
I sing in Igbo language. I rap in Pidgin. I sing in Pidgin. I rap in English. I sing in English. It depends on what the inspiration is. Yeah.
that's what I was going to ask. Do you see yourself, since you're here in the States more often, do you see yourself incorporating more English music into your career? Or you think you're just going to stick with what is winning right now and what's working for you?
If something is working, I don't think you have to change it. I'm not planning on changing my sound. That's what I said initially. Like, as long as they don't have to change my sound, I'm not ready for that right now. I mean, you have to be mind ready for you to like make that move. You know what I mean? So, and besides, like, English is not my mother tongue. I can't speak it more than the people that were born here. So why would I wanna do that? You understand? So I mean, so
Absolutely. I love it. Stick to what is working for you. So we're seeing the success of WizKid. He produced One Dance. Are there any artists, American artists, that you look forward to working with?
well, I love every artist. You understand? As long as they have something to offer, I love them. And you know the talented ones by me just looking at them and listening to them. We all know. You understand? Fine. I am a very big fan of Drake, Jay-Z, Kanye, all of them. Like I love them. But then I mean, music is music. If anything drives me to them, or like trying to or me find my space in with them to make music, definitely I will. You understand?
So Drake, Jay-Z, Kanye, he's got his eyes open. If you're smart, You want to holler at my man Phyno. All right. So, is there anything that you want to leave our viewers with?
Nothing more, nothing less. I'm working on my sophomore album right now, which is due to drop next month, October. You understand? So
Three Thrones, right?
Three Tones is a concert. It's a different concert that's gonna happen. Yeah.
I'm snooping around your Instagram. My bad.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. My sophomore album it's called the Playmaker. Yeah, it's meant to drop next month. No date yet, but it must drop next month. I will still give out a date for when it's gonna drop. So just the fans that just have to watch out for the album.
All right. So, where can people keep up with you online so they don't miss that announcement?
Okay. Instagram at Phyno PhynoFino, same as Twitter, and on Snapchat, same.
Oh, he's on Snapchat, ladies. Uh-oh.
Snapchat, ladies.
All right. It's Bobby Penn right here with international sensation Phyno. Make sure you keep it locked 979 to beat.